Hello, everyone. I'm Nick Bradley.
And I'm Dave Bales. Welcome to Not the Situation Room.
It's broken.
Again.
The internet's broken.
Okay, did it ever work properly? I mean, we can't have nice things.
Obviously, it's not broken right now, or none of you would be paying attention to what I'm saying because you couldn't hit play and listen. But
Are they?
I'm, maybe, I hope they are.
Me too.
But obviously, what we're talking about is the internet outage that was due to Cloudflare,
And was this?
the largest internet outage of all time. No, no, it wasn't. But don't listen to the mainstream media for that nugget.
Yeah, I think a lot of those larger than life claims are clickbait. I mean, they can't all be the largest internet outage of all time.
You
I
sure
don't do
about
it as well
that?
as you. I don't do it as well as you.
You know what? I give you an A for effort.
Thank you.
But are you sure about that though? I mean, it could be.
Sadly, no. But if they aren't all the largest, or if they are all the largest, aren't they just outages at that point? Every day can't be a bad day. It just becomes Tuesday at that
True
point.
enough.
So what happened here?
So obviously, this is not the largest of all time, but we're going to pretend it is just for today because it's funner that way.
Yeah.
But on November 18th, or not coincidentally, this past Tuesday, Cloudflare experienced a significant network outage starting at 11:20 UTC. I'm not doing the conversion to your local time zone. You can Google that. It caused widespread failures across what most of the internet was, yeah, well, at least what felt like most of the internet.
Yeah.
But some of us still see this, however, as kind of sus that it happened not too long after Microsoft claimed to have blocked the largest cloud DDoS attack of all time. We're
Oh,
gonna have a lot of that today, so be ready for it.
God.
But this was by the Isuru botnet, and it was 15.72 terabits per second to be specific. And that is pretty big. And Cloudflare, however, is going to stick with the story that the cyber attack had nothing to do with the outage, and they have reported that it was triggered by a database permissions change.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, is the
I,
general
I kind
consensus.
of wanted you to sing that. I really did.
I really almost did. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
There you go. See,
Yeah, I can even do the stutter there.
I didn't even yell at you for singing this time.
I know you actually encouraged it, but
I
do
did.
we actually believe that it was, that's their story? I think maybe it's time to give these companies maybe just a little bit of the benefit of the doubt.
But I don't want to get sued by Cloudflare, so I'm going to go by their story and just say it's
Yeah,
sus.
you
I'm
know
going
what?
to leave it at that.
Maybe it was a configuration problem, but how does a simple database permissions error shut down a very large portion of the internet? Maybe we should ask Amazon how they did it. I mean, it was Amazon East 1. Too soon?
No, because it was twice.
That's true.
So you ask me how. So the change reportedly caused duplicate entries in a feature file used by Cloudflare's bot management system. This doubled the size of the feature file, basically making it unusable by the system that was meant to read it. It basically caused all Cloudflare protected sites to go poof. The situation got worse
It was
before
about
it
3/4 of the internet, by the
got, right?
way.
I was gonna say the situation got worse before it got better though, and I could have gotten a lot more technical than that at this point, but I don't want to lose those people that are still listening.
All four of them.
Hey, it was five. They fixed it, however, by replacing that file with a known good one, and everything slowly came back up.
So this was not a cyber attack.
Not a cyber attack.
So maybe this is just
The largest internet outage of all time. Well, I guess time will tell because the internet wasn't completely down. So until we have a completely down, then I guess it'll hold the record until then. But what else have we got today?
it was just Tuesday.
True enough.
But you know what it is?
Give
It
it a
is the
week.
holiday season, and you know what that means.
Milk and cookies. Mayhem
Yes.
and mischief.
Yes, all of that. Or
Yes.
fraud. So consider this your yearly warning that's going to come out about this time of year. Every single news outlet is going to have some story on how to protect your money during the holidays.
Hmm.
Which outlet should I follow? You may be asking yourself, and I may be a little biased here, but
Yes.
the cybersecurity focused articles and recommendations are the best first step.
And there'll still be some FUD, but there's
There
still
will
better ones.
be. Will it stop fraud? No. But you can minimize the damage, and there are some things that you can do to do just that.
Hmm.
Tap to pay. There's your biggest, if you can use tap to pay, use it. Your 3 digit card or CVV, the 3 digit number or CVV does not get transmitted when you tap to pay. And it
Hey,
is difficult to intercept that.
even better if you tap to pay through third party like a Google Wallet or a Apple Pay or something like
Yes.
that, because now you've got multiple levels of fraud protection, and you don't pull your card out so that somebody with one of those little readers can pick it up.
Yeah, the RFID scanners are everywhere.
Then
Somebody walking
again,
by in a backpack.
can't that RFID scanner also read from your Google Pay or Apple Pay?
Unless you have an RFID blocking wallet.
Yeah, but you have to pull it out of the blocking wallet or turn it on when you're going to use it. So just be careful of people standing too close to you. Like it's never 100%, but you know what? It helps, especially if you're using a tap to pay through a secondary app. You have another layer of fraud protection if something does happen.
This is my dance space. That's your dance space. Back up a little bit, is what you want to tell people.
This is true.
So you want to keep your card to yourself. Don't use it unless you absolutely have to do
Six
so.
feet. 6 feet.
6 feet. There,
Sorry.
there you go.
Is that too soon too?
Whew, man, flashbacks.
2020 called it once its phrase back.
Yeah. But don't use your card unless you absolutely have to, and never ever ever let someone take your card out of your site at a retailer. Now I say at a retailer because restaurants do it all the time because their cash registers in some places are not where the servers are. You're seeing a lot more servers carrying around little tablets now that can
Hmm.
take your payment, and they will allow you to tap so your card never leaves your site. Activate that 20 years worth of identity protection that we've all gotten due to all the breaches that companies have suffered. That is a really good start.
So, I mean, you're spot on with all of that, right? And you know that I hate a sky is falling story just as much as you do.
Yeah.
And often these tales spread a lot of FUD, but I'm not going to downplay this. I'm going to be honest. The seasonal shopping time does cause a noticeable jump in bad stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you can easily track the increase in registration of newly registered domains and all the too good to be true sales popping up everywhere. Domain and brand impersonation is a real problem. Make sure that where you're shopping from is legit. I mean, like I said, nothing's 100%, but be really careful with emails offering deals that sound too good to be true. Do your research. Web searches help. I mean, like if you commonly shop on Amazon, but you get an email from Amazon or it looks like Amazon, it says check out this deal. Just use your normal way of getting to Amazon. Don't click the shortened URL they've happily provided you that you can't really tell where it goes till after you click.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like with your bank. Always use the known URL you have for your bank. Always be careful with bank URLs that come in email that you just aren't sure about.
Banks don't really send you emails with URLs in them either. That's kind of a safety feature.
Yeah, and if they do question it.
Yeah. Maybe change banks.
Just like I said, long story short, do your due diligence in trying to make sure that who you're buying from is legit. I have no silver bullet, and anyone who tells you they do is also selling you, some coastal property in Arizona,
Snake oil potion.
right? But all I can say is be careful. And I almost sang my song too about oceanfront property in Arizona, but I don't have it in
I
me. What-
think you
I'm,
should do it.
I'm
I'm
drinking Theraflu. I just don't have it in me today.
No, that's what it is. He's got the flu,
I
folks.
could
Nick
do it, but
doesn't get sick.
that means I'd get real deep.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes.
But no, anyway, just be skeptical of anything, as I mentioned before, that sounds too good to be true. Like, my Made in America whiskey advent calendar that for some reason is shipping from China.
Still can't believe you bought that.
It was cheap, and if I don't get it, I didn't lose that much. But
There's a reason.
it is in tracking, so something is coming my way. We'll see what happens.
I don't know what, but
Shipped
let
all
me
that
know if it's
American,
made in America.
yeah, they shipped all that American whiskey over to China just so they could rebottle it and ship it back somehow. Anyway,
Yeah.
tell me we have a more fun story to close this story to close
I
us out with.
I do have a good story. I do.
Okay, well, I dropped the one we were going to talk about installing Doom on your car's infotainment center because as much as I got a kick out of that, it really wasn't a new story. It's been done before. So,
How about a good arrest story?
ooh, I like a good arrest story. Do
I
tell.
got one for you.
My popcorn.
So here we go. According to a report from Bitdefender, it's hard to read this with a straight face, I swear. A Dutch wind farm technical manager received 120 hours of community service for secretly installing crypto mining equipment at two locations while the company was recovering from ransomware.
Wow, talk about rubbing salt in a wound. So we have windmills mining crypto.
Yep, we do.
That might actually be more lucrative than the actual purpose of the
Stop. Now you're just trolling.
a little a little. But hey, at least he was using green energy.
Bruh. Anyway, in this case, crime did not pay. In addition to his community service, he also had to pay over 8,000 euros to the company and the state to cover the damages. So, he got a fine and he got some community service, but he also got arrested. And an arrest story is always a good way to wrap up
True
not the
enough.
situation room.
True enough. Well, it's also not the worst scheme I've seen.
But it was creative.
I'm just getting a kick out of windmills mining crypto. It makes me giggle. Anyway, let's wrap up on that. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Help us get to that 200 follower, barrier. We just can't get to it. But leave us a comment and
We'll see you next time.